It is actually raining cats and dogs right now outside, so sun cannot always shine. Therefore, great opportunity to summarize what I did over the weekend. Typically, that's a bit the challenge in Switzerland for a lot of people like me. You have all the mountains, all the lakes, all the great nature out there, but you hardly go out and just experience it. With some of my work colleagues, we agreed quite a while back that it would be a good time to go for a hike, and yesterday was actually the day. So on the map you actually see what happened on the day before the hike. After a long working day, I had to prepare for the hike. We wanted to meet at 8:45 for the hike, so I had to get up earlier to be there in time, and also to prepare accordingly. So briefly checked Google Maps, when to go and how to go, just to be on the safe side. So it's more in interest of the time, so how long it takes to get there. Google finally introduced me to a new road to get to this hike location, to the place where I wanted to start the hike, place or a road that I didn't know yet. So given that I was driving the other road that is shown on the map in blue, I was driving this other road, option B, already like 100 times. It's also nice scenery. It's really a lovely road, but I've seen it many times, so I decided to approach track A, so the lovely scenic ride, 6:30 in the morning, sun is shining, a road I don't know yet, a road where I can take a lot of great pictures and where I will have loads of fun. So this is how I prepared for the hike and how I actually started on the Saturday.
Okay, I've now reached a little mountain village. So this is what you get when you leave the motorway. So you go all the way up and you really end up in this old community, a lot of houses, beautiful scenery as you can see, the Walensee at the bottom, so really great, and you can be really jealous in terms of the outlook on the people that are living here. Really beautiful. It's actually gonna be hot today, so for the hike we expect 30 to 35 degrees, so I think on my way to the meeting place I have to grab lots of water to overcome the day.
Okay, another quick lesson for life. Checked the route last night, and Google Maps actually told me that this is a nice trip from Amten via Wildhaus to Grabs, where the hike will start. But it appears Google was wrong this time. Google Maps is generally a great tool. I trust it all the time. I think it's probably also right 99.9% of the times. But this time it was actually wrong, so I ended up in a dead end, now back to Amten, and now driving via Walensee to Grabs. But nevertheless, I think it was really definitely worth it, given the outlook and really the nice scenery here. So from that perspective, now moving back to the valley and back on track.
Okay, so just arrived at Walensee, so the lake I mentioned earlier. Typically it's shady most of the day here, so somehow the lake remains quite cold, so it's really great place to go swimming and to cool down during the summer. The mountains you see in the background, those mountains basically go along all the way they go along, and there's actually also quite some paths up those mountains, and if you walk up those mountains you actually feel it the next couple of days. So it's really super steep, some areas really dangerous, but when you're on top of those mountains you really have an incredible view along the whole valley, so it's also another thing worth doing.
So I just arrived at the hiking spot, just briefly checking it out. So what I know, we will go somewhere up here. Let's see how this all works out. And from here you actually have quite a good view into the valley already. So took all of that by car. Nice, lovely, scenic drive. I think you actually see the river Rhine down there, which is separating, I think here Switzerland and Liechtenstein, and later on Switzerland and
Austria, but I wouldn't count on my geography skills here, just guessing. So let's see what the day brings. Okay, so just starting over. Obviously before starting a hike, time for some coffee. And still looks lovely. I'm actually here hiking today with Sydney and Petro. Okay, so Sydney, or Sid, what do you see here? Tell me.
So this is the Rheintal.
Ah, I was right. So this is the river Rhine, right?
The River Rhine. Over there, on that side where Sasha is pointing, is Graubünden. So these are the Graubünden mountains. Here on this side is Palfries and Alfir. And if you can also go from here towards Palfries, Alfir. So here you can go up to Margelchopf. This is the little Matterhorn of Krabs. And if you come on this side, it's all the Liechtenstein, so where Swiss people are deemed to be poor.
Yeah.
And on the left side is Austria.
Exactly, that goes to Austria.
Wow.
And just for the record, this was probably the road Google Maps was proposing earlier today. Okay, so we're now presumably 20% up, sweating like hogs. The River Rhine inside and some great mountains to see it, huh?
Exactly. So now we're seeing the whole Appenzell Alpstein mountains. So it starts with Altmann, then comes the Santis, and the other one I forgot the name, but that's the thing. And then there's on the right hand side, that's the Hoherkaste. You can actually take a cable car. And if you go behind, it's the Bollerways.
Okay.
Very famous for it.
So you can actually take like the cable car and then walk probably all the way along, huh?
Behind you can walk. It's a very, very nice hikes. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
And there's a whiskey trail.
Whiskey trail, oh. This sounds dangerous. Oh, it's a butterfly. Yeah, no, but lovely. And it's heating up, huh? So we need to get up.
You need to move.
You need to move, exactly. Okay, so finally arrived at top of Margelchopf. Everyone survived, no fatalities, not yet any injured. It's all down to how many shortcuts you're going to take down, huh? Okay, good, but obviously excellent view. Still Austria, Liechtenstein on the right side of the river, Appenzell and St. Gallen on the left side, Graubünden and the real Switzerland, inner Switzerland, true Switzerland. Okay, good, so that's the summary where we're at. Walk up was nice, quite chilly walk. Tomorrow again.
Minus 20 degrees over there. Yeah. So I had a thermo, so I had a plan B for this weather, but the worst thing I had to carry 2 liters of water up to the peak.
So lovely. But it's actually only one way up or and down, or
No.
cannot walk here.
You can walk down there at Voralpsee.
Okay.
And this is really gets remote then in the Voralpsee. And I think over there is Wildhaus. It's a Tuckerburg.
And there you have also a lot of skiing stuff, I guess, huh?
Yeah. And this is a Kaseruka. You can see the ski lift.
Lovely. Yeah, it would be nice to see it in the winter at some point.
Yeah. You can go for skiing actually.
Yeah. That's the plan every year, but
Actually, and this is something called a local crafter specialty.
Is this the horse thing?
The horse thing. I mean, the word is a little bit racist, but it's
no, not racist, not racist.
It's called Zigeuner. Yeah. It is ready.
Oh wow. This goes super quick. And again, a nice view.
As you can see, the sun is now back out, so I will probably have another nice walk outside, make the best out of the rest of the day. But before closing, first of all, I would like to thank Peter, Sid and Sid's family for this lovely day yesterday and all the preparation and the time they really invested into that. So big thanks from my side. Secondly, brief look at the KPIs. As usual, you walk up the mountains, you sweat, you feel, you move the rocks, but at the end of the day, it wasn't that much energy, it wasn't that many kilometers. So maybe not as energy consuming as a day in the gym, but nevertheless an unforgettable experience. I will always remember Grubs and the Margelchopf. Thank you. So hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.